The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't wanna miss it. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so online. The papyrus.
Legendary Ghanaian Nigerian actress Yvonne Nelson has revealed that she had to make a significant personal sacrifice to bring her vision to life. After she couldn't take multiple loans owing to exorbitant rates, she took the bold step of selling her own house to fund construction of the Yvonne Nelson International School. Yvonne Nelson, who said her daughter was the driving force behind her decision to establish the Just Like Mama Daycare and Yvonne Nelson International School, disclosed this information in an interview with Ghana Joy News' Nicholas Eku Yamoa. Yvonne Nelson explained that her daughter's educational needs and her own personal experience as a mother influenced her decision to establish a daycare for kindergarten-age children. Her words, "My daughter started school just when she was 1 year, 6 months old, and it was actually the care. She would come home with a bruise and an insect bite. Even in the academics excellence, I didn't see anything that I could brag that my daughter was going to such a school." She continued, "As a parent, you should see a change in their vocabulary. Things they say. I watch everything my daughter does. I help her in reading and doing flashcards. I am really into education, so I got a little worried and thought to myself, there is something that I can do actually to do well because I am a passionate human being."
I remember when I had Rin, my daughter, when she turned, I believe, 1 year and some months, I was looking for a school around the East Legon Hills enclave, and I went to one of these schools, and I was like, okay, we will start from here, let's see how it goes. I remember there were several times I would call her teachers and go like, I'm expecting Rin to come home with a new vocabulary every day, but you know, she doesn't say any new word when she comes home. Sometimes she'll come home with an insect bite or a bruise on her head or somewhere around her body, her arms or something. And as a parent, you'd be expecting to hear from the school before you even notice it at home. But, you know, nobody calls you up to inform you when stuff like that happens. So I got really worried, you know. I felt there wasn't transparency, you know, and I was noting everything down, not on paper, but it was in my head that, they can do better. They can do things this way and that way and that way. So I decided to get a space. I got a space, a house.
Addressing the construction of additional school, the actress said she was approached by the parents of the kids to establish a primary school for their wards to further their education after the kindergarten. She said she was flattered at the gesture, but soon discovered that the parents were serious. She said they wanted kids to stay here, so we had to register a primary school and make Yvonne Nelson International School happen.
We said to ourselves, we can't just let this end at the daycare, you know, so they complete KG2 and that's it. Really, that's all we want to offer? No, there's so much more I want to give. There's so much more we want to do for the kids, for these younger ones. And that is how we birthed Yvonne Nelson International School. So it's just a continuation of all the great stuff that's happening at Just Like Mama. We're continuing here. We're offering the Cambridge curriculum, British curriculum. We're doing the GES as well, so it's like a hybrid system.
Continuing in her journey of being a school owner, she said, "I am getting personal now. When we started the project, I had to sell my house because I went to the bank for a loan and the interest percentage did not make sense." Yvonne Nelson revealed that even after selling her house and other properties, she still had to supplement the fund with her own personal saving to complete the construction of the school.
It's been really crazy because at a point, I'm getting personal now, When we started the project, I had to sell my house because I went to the banks for a loan and the percentages were, look, it did not make sense, so I had to fall back on a house, and I have so many memories there. But then I said to myself, Yvonne, this is the only way. Sold the house, started the building, the money got finished. I had to get into my savings. I pretty much emptied my entire savings, for the school project. So my heart is in it, and I know that we're going to go to lengths that will surprise us. I know that a lot of future leaders are going to come out of this school.
The Papyrus TV Africa, the Papyrus Magazine congratulates our own Papyrus Magazine Screen Actor Award recipient, Yvonne Nelson, for adding your quota to the development of the education in Ghana. In a more exciting news, former House of Reps member gains freedom. The kidnapped former member House of Representative Honorable John Onyemachi Mbrakbo has regained her freedom late Friday night. It was learned that she had arrived at the Delta State capital and headed straight to an undisclosed hospital at the time of this report. The abductors had earlier demanded 1 billion ransom, but it is not clear if the particular amount of money was paid before she was released or not. The spokesperson of the Delta State Police Command, SP Bright Edafe, confirmed the release of Mbrakbo, popularly known as Ada Anyoma. He, however, did not give further details on the release of the female politician, cum cleric. It could be recollected that the politician was forcefully kidnapped by gunmen on July 30th from her church premises along the DBS Road in Asaba, Delta State capital city. A police aide and one other person lost their lives in the kidnap attack, while some others sustained injuries. We're just happy that the politician and the cleric is back home. May God give her speedy recovery, mentally, psychologically, and physically, if be. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The papyrus, put it on my table every month.